How's it going, chicken cheeseburgers? I got a video update for Helldivers 2, Machinery of Oppression update / new roadmap for the first time in the game that just came out, and I'm going to be reading through the bulletin proof. I'm also going to be buying the new Warbond, other Warbonds that I've been saving up some super credits for, reading through all of the updates as well, the nerfs, buffs, and some of the newest things coming up in March, April, and June, and just showcasing some of the armor now that is available for you to see. If you do like the video, give it a like, subscribe, helps me out a lot, or let me know below what you think about the update. And with that, we can get started. Update is on March 17, 2026. It says, revealing our Machinery of Oppression content roadmap, Citizens of Super Earth. For the first time since launch, we're ready to share a clear view of the battles ahead. Our fight for liberty continues to grow, and with each new front comes more opportunities to spread and manage democracy across the galaxy. Over the past month, you stood firm through every invasion, every escalation, unexpected threat. Now we want to give you a better look at what deploying into next. Today, we're revealing our first official Helldivers 2 content roadmap, outlining upcoming updates, new biomes, war fronts, enemies, and quality of life improvements arriving over the next several months. While we won't reveal every classified detail, this roadmap outlines the directions of the wider war efforts as the Galactic War marches on. Major update patch 6, which is the one that we just got right now. Your service drives this fight forward. This is just the beginning, and beyond these updates, even greater operations are already in motion. Stay vigilant, continue courage, and stay ready to dive. All right, so we got new bios for mega factories, new vehicle, battalion tank, which is the one that I think the update that we just got a couple of days ago. Time limited events battle for cyber stands, which we got that one. Superstore credit content, Superstore content, new enemy cyborg box machines, new missions, and new Warbond as Siegebreaker, which was already in the game, but that's like the first one. Then you see update 6.1, update 6.2, and 6.3 in June. And for those ones, you're getting new enemies, new Galactic War campaign, new missions, new war bonds, quality of life fixes, and rebalance for pretty much all of them except for patch 3. That one doesn't seem to get new missions. Everything else kind of does, and 2 new biomes for the bug front. Release Captain Morris here with a small update this fine Tuesday. The Galactic War never rests, and neither can you. Operators have made themselves known, shielded powerful, arriving in Illuminate fleets, as well as a horde of flesh mobs and boatless. That's not all. New planetary conditions have been detected, and squid have command nature itself to work against us in the form of Illuminate exostorms with intense winds and lightning strikes. You will have to destroy your exospires to calm the storm. You have already authorized the launch of new tools to help you. The Entrenchment Division Premium Warbond should aid in tackling this new mission. Flame gas and the safe haven of a fresh dug trench are the new tactics. As you weather the storm of Illuminate space, never forget the squids are no match for managed democracy. Please note, the PC large build has now been removed. In order to access this update and features updates, please switch to the default previously slime build, which is the one that I have right now. And I actually mentioned this on the previous update a couple days ago or weeks, probably a week ago. Patch highlights. This content will unlock on Friday, March 20th. New enemies, Illuminate pilot construction, Vericitor. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this name's wrong. Capable of fighting at close quarters. Gatekeeper engages targets a ranged distance. A new variant of the Watcher, Orbiter, inserts itself whether it is not wanted. And new sub-factions, Illuminate Operators. That's going to be kind of cool to see the new factions of. So we got 3 new enemy types, or actually no. Yeah, 3 new enemy types with a micro sub-faction. I wonder if it's like going to be like I wonder if it's going to be some sort of convoy that this is going to be. Introducing the Illuminate fleet. The mindless masses are set on taking over swaths of territory with fewer Illuminate units deploying vast hordes of boatlets and flesh mobs. The appropriate fled only Illuminate units supports by various of constructs, pilots, and otherwise. So, okay. So it kind of, yeah, like what I was talking like, or convoy, my bad. Illuminate exostorms. Planets in Illuminate space have been sieged by powerful Illuminate exostorms with high-intensity winds and lightning strikes. Planets experiencing exostorms will be visible on the galactic map, but the danger will ramp up when you dive to the planet's surface. The strength of the storm can vary, higher class storms presenting greater risk. In order to contain these planet-wide storms, you must the new Destroy Exospheres mission. I guess this is the mission that just got released with this update, or that are going to get released Friday, my bad, March 20th, 2026. New missions: Destroy Exospire. The powerful storm seems to originate from Illuminate technology in the forms of exospirals. Work with your squad to destroy the exospirals and clear the storm looming over the region. Sub-objective: the exospire is protected by a force shield that the squad will first have to locate the access node that contains to the subterranean shield generators and overload them with an electronic surge of liberating force. Primary objective: once the force shield has been deactivated, the squad will enter the exosphere chamber and destroy its core by eliminating the dark fluid cells that maintain it. So I think this is gonna be almost like the caves for the Terminates, but instead of like caves, maybe it's gonna be like an underground bunker for the Illuminates. So that's kind of cool idea of what might be coming with the newer missions, the Destroy Exospire missions. Now we're getting into some of the game's balancing, general changes overview. Some enemies now think it's very inconvenient to be flamed in the face. Smaller to medium-sized enemies will in general be slower while getting flamed with a flamethrower. Small to medium automatons, small to large Terminates, and small to medium Illuminates will be confused and panic when getting flamed in the face, which leads them to attack randomly. So that's a buff for the flamethrowers and for flame weapons, and I think it's because of the SMG Flamer, I think it's called, the newest one that just released. All right, now we got the primary weapons, the AR/GRL-21-12. Move the Thunderbolt weapon functions from down to left. Sidearm: Plus-15 Loyalist. Increase magazine capacity from 7 to 8. Shorter charge up time to full charge up from 1 second to negative or 0.75 seconds. So it's 15 seconds less, I think. P-11 Stem Pistol. Increase health effect with 100%. Increase muzzle velocity from 200 to 300. Some of the stratagems are getting also balanced. Resupply: you can now climb it again, but the auto climb will not climb it. It's literally the best of both worlds. So I'm assuming it's whenever you're running with, if you have the auto climb, which I tend to do, it won't trigger that climb over resupply. I never really had an issue with that. Personally, I just kind of stopped running right before I got to it, and I never had an issue with it. GL-21 Grenade Launcher. Revert the change made in the previous patch. The launcher has medium armor penetration again. Thank you. I use the grenade launcher a lot, especially taking on automatons. Being able to take a lot of those enemies when you're getting horde, that's a big one for me at least. CQC-1 True Flag. Move and increase the size of the melee abilities. The One True Flag is despised by enemies. Democracy: they will attempt to target anyone waving it. That kind of makes sense, you know. It's almost like leading the horde, or it attracts the enemies more. It makes more sense to me, at least that one, since you are carrying something that is your enemy's logo emblem, you know. CQC-20 Breaching Hammer. Increase damage from 2,100 to 2,200, so 100 damage increase. The M-1000 maxi gun. Increase ammo capacity from 750 to 1,000, so 250 rounds more. Last-86 laser cannon. Increase beam length from 200 meters to 1,000 meters, so that's 800 meter increase. I roughly think that could hit a good quarter of the map distance. So you can probably kill the Screecher Nest. You could probably kill those from with, like, as long as you have your render distance super far, you could probably kill those or blow them up without having to actually get anywhere near the Screecher Nest. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Probably L-28 Belt Fled Grenade Launcher. Increase ammo from 100 to 120. This one just released, I believe, on the last update. GL-52 De-Escalator. Fast reload. Full reload around 2 seconds faster from around 7.5 to 5.5 seconds. One reload round 1 second faster from around 3.5 to 2.5 seconds. So about a second to both. So faster speed for both of those. AC-8 autocannon, faster reload, full reload rounds from 1 second faster from 5.5 to 4.4 seconds. That's good. Half reload round from 0.5 seconds faster from 2.3 seconds dash to 1.8 seconds. That's really good. Honestly, the autocannon it feels like it takes too long sometimes to reload it. B-MD C4 pack, move the switch from weapon function from left to right to left. Now we have the exosuit step damage zone. Made the damage zone closer to the size of the legs. Helldivers and enemies were killed when not in close proximity. This affects Exosuit-45 Patriot, Exosuit, and Exosuit-49 Emancipator, Exo-49 Emancipator Exosuit. General, small to medium automatons, small to large Terminates, and small to medium Illuminates will confuse and panic when getting flame in the face, which leads them to randomly attack anyone in their vicinities. Almost like the gas fixes, crash fixes. Fix a crash that would occur during the Hellpot drop. Fix a rare crash that occurred when a grenade entered a Vox Mex machine's weak point. Fix a rare crash caused by cyborgs taking cover. Weapons and stratagem fixes. Fix an issue where the cyber agitator and radical's armor did not break properly when attacked by laser weaponry. Fixed B-1 supply pack being unusable by Helldivers that already full of ammo Xbox. Fixed B-1 supply pack being usable by Helldivers that already says fixed stratagem bouncing on fuel depots in factory cities. Guard dogs drones will no longer obscure your view while distracting the terminals or other missions items. Helldivers will now start with 4 arc grenades instead of 3. Fix an issue where the G-7 feet sneakers grenades will not deal damage. Thank God, man. I love using the secret grenades. They're so much fun and they protect you. That's a good update for me. Or not a good that's a good weapon fix. Fix an issue. Fix low ammo and other notifications showing on weapons with infinite ammo. Stats for melee weapons are now more accurate, showing damage, weapon attacks, speed, and stamina drain per attack. Fix a glitch that will let players take multiple of the same stratagem. It's funny because like my buddies were doing this the other day and I keep seeing more and more people do this. I didn't bother even learning because I knew it was gonna get patched. The backpack stratagems, different weapon stratagems, even doubling. Today I just saw one that lets you double up your armor and stuff, and I just thought it was hilarious. they patched it. Enemies. Fix an issue where Boar commanders would not summon reinforcements when detaching a client player. Overseers will now stagger when their armor and shields are destroyed. Thank you, because they just run you over, man. Enemies will now be alerted to the sound of the CQC-20 breaching hammer exploding. The unarmed limbs attached to the hive guard protective front legs now have lower armor. Fix an issue where surge modifiers spawn more enemies than intended. Vox engine changes. No, don't reduce my glorious hero. Don't do that. Reduce spawn rates. Okay. Reduce upper body turn rate. Okay. Yeah, because they move so fast on cyber stance. It was crazy how they would do 360s on you really fast. Like me personally, I like to run underneath them, throw sticky thermites, and then keep running. By the time that I did my 2 sticky thermites and I will go to the other side, they will already be there waiting for me. It was so crazy how fast they would turn. Increase the spread of main cannon shots. Thank you. They were like cluster shots almost. MG turns on the side will now die instantly when the Vox engine dies. I didn't know that they stayed alive, so that's good to know. Vox engines now tries to avoid shooting targets with its main cannons on targets that are too close. See what I mean? Fix an issue where enemies could walk through the Vox engine tracks to attack the player. Yep, I had that one. I had it happen a couple times actually. They just kind of like just glided through the armor or through the chains of wheels. Fix a bug that will cause This down tank to be launched into the upper atmosphere when running over cars on the colonies. It's crazy all the bugs that I actually dealt with. I just thought they were funny moments. But yeah, I had this. The first time that I dropped with a tank, I had this one happen to me and my buddies. The tank landed upside down, but we still it was just funny. We were inside the city, we got launched, and then we end up outside the city. I don't know if I have a clip of that, but that was fix an issue where shouts walkers with rockets would not die when these rockets were shot. Stealth divers rejoice. Fixed a bug where levers on cyber assembly units would not work if you were killed. Ragdoll while interacting with. And we got a couple miscellaneous fixes here as well. It says send an invite via the social menu on PS5 will now also send a system invite. Okay, that's for PS5. Fix an issue where login error message will go out of bounds, making them difficult to read. Fix a red light being occurred on the Super Destroyer after leaving a magma planet cyber stance. Fix a minor issue where the UI would go out of bounds when dying 3 types of samples. Remove that relative compare option when equipped in stratagems. Fix an issue where Fugal that showed these Helldivers would also slow projectiles passing. Added the correct stun and arc tags to items that were missing on the tags from the description. Purge Illuminate missions have been renamed to Eliminate Overseer to be more accurate. Helldivers can now melee while falling or use the left dash 850 jump backpack. Fix weapons with stationary reloads being reloadable while using the left dash 150 jump backpack. Illuminate overships can now only be destroyed by the planetary division cannon. All right, that was like pretty much the update itself as it came in. Now I got a couple of things to show you as well from the newest warp backpack. Buy some of the Warbonds. Hopefully I can afford them. It is 1,000. Yes. Rejoice, for money is here. Let's buy some Warbond, shall we? So with the newest one, I'm gonna open that because, like I said, I got a couple grands to spend. You know, I'm not flexing on you boys, but I do have a little bit of money. I actually been grinding this for. Oh, that looks nice. That looks sick. Ah, that looks sick. You are sure you want to unlock the righteous virtue legendary Warbond for? Yes, yes. Give me that money. I got bank like that, son. I think that's it. I don't have any more coins, but I also don't think I need to like. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Check this out. You can't afford a war bond. You go buy yourself a war bond. Oh, I'm so glad I had enough. That's funny. And now I can afford this one. All right, there we go. That's funny. Save that. That was funny because I thought I had enough. I barely had enough. Thanks to the other war bonds. Anyways, let's review the newest war bond and what it has to offer. This is the SMG-Flame 34 Stroker with light armor penetrating, one hand incendiary. This is so cool, man. It is pretty badass, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Look at that little clip in there. We have a helmet, no additional bonuses. We have the cape right here in all its glory. We have the new drop pod. I personally didn't think anything special out of this one, but you know, the trench we already have in game. New banner, new armor. See, it provides 50% resistance to explosive damage, increases initial inventory and holding capacity of throwables by 2. Okay, cool. I actually like this one, or maybe I have to buy it. This is the newest headpiece. This is what I want to get. This looks badass. It's a good amount of passives. Now, armor rating is 50. It's light armor, so keep that in the back of your mind with the newest paint job for the exosuit. And honestly, I like the way that it looks like blood, like Vietnam blood. We have the newest gas mortar sentry, and this one looks pretty fire as well. I like a lot of this update has pretty good stuff. So it has a good all-around, you know, thing. Good all-around weaponry system. Then we have the Giga Grenade. This one looks like it's 4 grenades glued together, or tape, like 4 grenades taped together. Obviously, you got a cape, a couple more things. All right, here is the cremator, which just got buffed. So that makes sense as to why they were buffing so much flame and gas thanks to this update. Once again, paint job for the actual paint job for Pelican 1 looks pretty good. I say I like this one too, honestly. It looks old and raggedy. Title, as well as the newest pistol that looks like, you know, the Reich inspired pistol, 1940 vibe. Democratic handshake, which is the little toggle like from the video. Recon vehicle has its lighting, or its recon vehicle has a armor piece as well. Let's buy some stuff. Let's get this gun so we can test it. And oh, just barely enough. Nice. I'm gonna take this too. And then grind for super credits. Look at that. Look at the gun. Oh, that looks hot. That looks hot. All right, let's go test this thing in the field. Ooh, it's an iron sight. I like that. It's like Battlefield 1, dude. This is so fucking fire. All right, so yeah, you hold the reload, and now you got. Oh, that's fire. That's hot. That's hot. Let's see if it goes through the ammo or if it. Oh, that's far. Okay, so it has its own separate magazine for the. Always bring stratagems with you. Hey, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Comment below what is your favorite update buff that you think is good and worth playing. I think the flame and the Vox machine being fixed is pretty good. And I'm going to be making like a video on enemy weak points. Keep an eye out for that one. And yeah.